What is going on, guys? Papa C back with another video for you guys, bringing you NPA Season 3, Week 13 Teambuilder versus the Duke City Doublades. This is the final week of the regular season. If we win this battle and Joe loses, we make playoffs. If we lose, we do not make playoffs. Basically, we need Joe to lose. We're still kind of memeing this week. Our opponent is, I think he's like 1-10, and I am kind of memeing, but at the same time, this team does work. In terms of like on paper on matchup. Now again, minor disclaimer, I am recording this team builder after the battle actually happened because I didn't have time to record the team builder before the battle. I actually kind of fixed this team like 30 minutes before the battle actually happened. I completely changed the team, so it is pretty different. But anyway, take a look at my full roster if you guys don't know. We got Jirachi, Klefki, Kirim, Clawitzer, Gligar, Levani, Mega Alakazam, Zapdos, Blastoise, Blaziken, and Pinsir. My opponent has a very good team. Unfortunately, he only has one win. I think he's like 1-11 or 1-10, however many weeks there are. Which is kind of weird, because you look at this team, it's actually a pretty good team. Heatran, Slowbro, Jolteon, Skuntank, which is a pretty underrated Pokemon in my opinion, Slurpuff, Tauros, Mega Venusaur, Umbreon, Staraptor, Palossand, and Turnier. So you do have some really good physical offense, things like Staraptor, things like Tauros, and then you have some good special offense as well, things like Jolteon, Mega Venusaur, Heatran. You have the bulk with things like Umbreon and Slowbro. You know, all around it's a pretty well-rounded team. There really aren't many, I don't think there's any repeating typings really. Now that I look at this team, not really. Like it's not like my team. I have like 3 water types or anything like that. But anyway, taking a look at the team that we brought, the first Pokemon we have, the star of the show, if you will, we have Deus the Mega Alakazam, Adamant Nature, because why the hell not? Near max speed, max attack, throwing the rest in HP, Drain Punch, Psycho Cut, Thunder Punch, and Attract, because I couldn't think of a better 4th move, and Attract is funny. So I thought about running Jolly because Jolly would outspeed Scarf Heatran. I was kind of nervous for Scarf Heatran in this battle, so I do have some answers for Scarf Heatran, and if Scarf Heatran comes, I can nail that very easily if he does have Scarf Heatran. Unfortunately, though, Mega Zam does not outspeed it, but then again, Mega Zam would be able to take a hit because it has some decent special defense, and I do have Drain Punch, which, I mean, this attack stat isn't the strongest, it's only base 50, but between Drain Punch, Psycho Punch, and Thunder Punch, I can hit pretty much everything on his team super effective, which is very nice. And then I also do have, skipping over Gligar here, I guess, I do have the Levani here with Sword Dance, Baton Pass, Agility, and X-Scissor. Now, I can't go for SD and Agility and then Baton Pass, I'm going to do one or the other. The main plan with this thing is just to go for SD and then Baton Pass. I have the Focus Sash, so I can take a hit. I have some decent bulk, you know, 52 bulk is okay, so I can take hits. I outspeed pretty much everything on his team that isn't Tauros, I think, or Jolteon. I think so. Yeah, I have enough speed to outspeed Skuntank, because Skuntank is base 84. And I can just, you know, Baton Pass. Bug Stab against the team is kind of nice, because he does have the Slowbro, he does have the Umbreon, so I have this for hit those. If I have to be offensive, I mean, I am Jolly, and I do have max attack, so I can definitely do damage with my 103 attack stat. The thing I really want to do, though, is I want to Baton Pass into Alakazam, because if I Baton Pass into Alakazam, my attack stat will be higher than Levani's, which is pretty good. And then next up, I have the Gligar, aka Mocha. This is the ideal lead. I know my opponent likes to lead Jolteon a lot, so if I lead with Gligar and I'm Choice Scarfed, I will outspeed it and Earthquake will kill. If he is Scarf Heatran, I will outspeed that and kill that very easily. And then I have Knockoff, just to knock off items, knock off Choice Scarfs, knock off Choice Pins, whatever, because, you know, Tauros can be Scarfed, Staraptor can be Scarfed, stuff like that. Stone Edge, really just for Staraptor. It is a 2-shot, so I have to be careful. It's like, basically, if I predict the switch to Staraptor, I go for Stone Edge and go for it again. If he's not Scarfed, I outspeed and kill, which is great. And then U-turn, because if I lead this thing, I'm Scarfed, I'm fast. If he leads, say, Air Balloon Heatran, I can just break the balloon right away, go to something else, stuff like that. And then this investment here, I need 140 attack Adamant to Oko a max HP Jolteon. I know it's kind of weird calculating for max HP Jolteon, but the thing is, if he's Scarf Jolteon outspeeds my Mega Alakazam without any speed investment, so I figured, let's have enough attack investment to outspeed, or excuse me, to kill a max HP Jolteon, and I do outspeed a timid Jolteon, and I do outspeed, I'm pretty sure I outspeed Scarf no speed, I could be wrong, I'm not 100% sure on that. But anyway, then we have immunity as well, because, you know, he does have Umbreon. Umbreon likes to go for Toxic, so why not? There you go. There's the Umbreon. Next up, we have Lieutenant Hawkeye. Now, again, disclaimer, I am recording this battle, or excuse me, recording this team builder after the battle actually happened. Unfortunately, there were some issues with my Zapdos that I couldn't use it. What happened was, my opponent, we agreed to battle a set time, and, you know, in typical League fashion, at the time we agreed to battle, my opponent was not even ready at all, didn't even begin to team build at the time we get into battle. So I had to wait about an hour for him to build his team and stuff, which is a little bit annoying. And then it just so happened that for whatever reason my Zapdos wasn't working. I couldn't use it online. So I figured, you know what? Let's just grab a random Zapdos from my box. I don't know the exact set the Zapdos from my box was, but I know it was a Bold Nature. I think it was Bold, Max HP, Max Special Attack. I think I brought that set before. I could be wrong, but the idea behind the set that I was supposed to bring was Fly MZ Air Cutter would kill Mega Venusaur, which is nice. U-turn for initiative, Roar to roar out things like Slurpuff, that goes for Belly Jump, and then Thunderbolt for Thunderbolt, you know. But the one that I brought, it had Heat Wave and Roost, I'm pretty sure, over U-turn and Air Cutter, and the EVs were different. So I am at a little bit of disadvantage, I guess you could say, because the Zapdos doesn't have nearly as much coverage as I wanted it to. I was really considering bringing HP Ground to hit things like the Heatran, and I can take hits from Heatran unless he has like HPS or something like that. Even if he has HPS, I should live it because I was max HP. But I figured, like, I have no time to change it, so I brought the weird set. In theory, this set would have been a lot better, but it's whatever. It's, you know, I had to bring the wrong Zapdos for whatever reason. So next up, we have Volley the Kirim with the Expert Belt, modest nature because I can outspeed everything on his team pretty much. Like, basically, if you look at his team, his only things that are faster than 100 are Tauros and Jolteon and Staraptor, which I'm not going to outspeed anyway, so I figure let's just outspeed his next fastest thing, which is Skunk Tank, if he does have Jolly Skunk Tank for whatever reason. And if those things that are faster than me are out of the way, Kirim wins. Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon, Ice Beam, Earth Power hits pretty much everything on his team super effective, with the exception of the Umbreon. That's the only thing Kirim can't touch. But with an Expert Belt, like, I completely obliterate the Slurpuff, I completely obliterate the Heatran, Shadow Ball, should at the very least two-shot Slowbro, and Slowbro can't do very much to me. Mega Venusaur I can't really touch as well, but if Mega Venusaur is low, I can get around that. And one way I can get Mega Venusaur low is with my Clef, because I do have spikes, just so you guys know. So basically, if I set up 3 layers of spikes, and then I have Kirim out, and I just go for, like, Stab Ice Beams, it should be able to kill him. I'm thinking, if I have to run the calc again, but then again, the battle already happens, so I probably won't run the calc. But I'm pretty sure if I have 3 layers of spikes, and he's Bold Venusaur, 2 Ice Beams should kill. So that's the Kirim set. This thing hits everything really hard, that's why I'm bringing it. Kirim, the funny thing with Kirim and Zapdos here is Zapdos and Kirim are my 2 kill leaders. I'm pretty sure that Kirim has 1 or 2 less kills than Zapdos as of right now. The difference is Zapdos has come to 11 games, and Kirim has only come to 6 or 7. So Kirim has kind of been the MVP in terms of kills this season, getting a lot of kills here. And then last but not least, we do have the Klefki with Thunder Wave, Flash Cannon, Spikes, and Toxic. Toxic is there for things like the Umbreon, things like the Slowbro. Can't Toxic the Venusaur, unfortunately. Spikes is Spikes, you know, getting that chip damage is amazing. Flash Cannon is there because of Slurpuff. If he has Belly Jump Slurpuff, I could just Thunder Wave and then Flash Cannon. If it comes in on Spikes, that's great. And Thunder Wave is also good because, you know, he does have things like the Tauros and the Staraptor, which could potentially be Scarf. So if I do manage to T-Wave those things are completely useless. So that's the team. Even though we're kind of bringing like a really weird meme team, I think we have a pretty good matchup with these 6. Mega Zam, the biggest problem with Mega Zam, though, is that Mega Zam is only good if I can manage to pull off an SD Baton Pass. Levanny can also Agility Baton Pass into Kirim. I don't know if I said that, but if I Agility Baton Pass into Kirim, I outspeed his whole team anyway, so if he does still have the Staraptor alive and it's Scarf, I can just Ice Beam it. Stuff like that is really nice. Staraptor actually can't kill me with a close combat if he is Jolly, so that's actually very good. So I can just live a hit and just go for Ice Beam or something like that. And then I do have the Levanny. Levanny in itself could possibly sweep, to be honest, because I know Xers is my only offensive move, but if I'm the fastest thing in the game, and I go for a Swords Dance, and I'm +2 and just click X-Scissor, that's going to do a lot of damage to a lot of things. So that's it for the team. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep rooting for your Clinks. I will see you guys next time. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.